Back to part 2. The Hypnotic Power of TV. The Andy Griffith Show that I thought was a decent, wholesome family show. Okay. Now, it doesn't bother me that Andy's a single dad raising a son. And that his aunt, whom everyone in town calls Aunt B, lives with him. Now, I can understand that's Andy's Aunt B, but it's not Opie's Aunt B. It would have to be Opie's great Aunt B. Now, how in the world can she be Aunt B to everybody in town unless there was some intermingling sexually going on? Okay? Check back a couple episodes. Aunt B, who was obviously the biggest slut in Mayberry, she has Edgar Buchanan as a handyman come to the house to fix a few things, and she starts dating him. She invites him to sleep in the house. He wants to sleep in his truck, but no, she brings him in the house, right? And she uses him for God knows what. One episode, she starts messing around with Ed Goss, the cleaning guy, just to get free cleaning done at the dry cleaners. She starts fucking around with him. Then the butter and egg man, who happens to be a married man, she starts spreading rumors that she's having an affair with this guy. This is 3 separate incidences. Plus Aunt B has the old beau from out of town come in, the one that hanging on the wall guy, you know. So now that the hypnotic power of TV is not upon me, and I'm able to look at this, I'm thinking Aunt B was a slut. She slept with at least 4 guys in town, not married, of course. Who knows how come everybody calls her Aunt B? She's related to everybody in some way. I mean, maybe that was her her madam name. But she's screwing all these different guys in town, okay? Now, Barney and Thelma Lou. I loved Thelma Lou when I was a little kid, and I still love her in those old episodes. She was beautiful. But Barney and Thelma Lou, every time they turned the lights on, she had her dress on backwards, with and inside out with a price tag sticking out of the neck. And Barney's clothes were all messed up, and his hair was messed up, and he had lipstick all over his face. These two were doing it in the squad car. They weren't married. Hell, Andy had 4 or 5 different women on the line. Not to count those 2 wild women. Barney was screwing around with Juanita down at the diner while he was still dating Thelma Lou and taking her out to the duck pond. And not to mention the ultimate, okay? Gomer was sleeping with Rock Hudson. And the hypnotic power of TV told me while I was watching this show, this is how you want your family to be. This is a decent, wholesome family show. Friends, get away from the TV. It's hypnotizing you. Get away from the TV. Turn it off for a year. And then think back on all the shows you used to watch. And you will see the truth and what they really were. Try one of these Monte Cristo Reserva Negras. Call us and get yourself a Santa Rosa. Try that. That's a really nice cigar. For a person who likes a mild to medium cigar, this is a heavy body. I like this. This is really good. This is a great second. This is a great cigar for after trying to get in touch with the people at Magic Jack, who were totally impossible to talk to. A bunch of videos coming up soon in an attempt to put Magic Jack out of business, and I want your support. In this, if you would. Okay. Smoking cigars with Howlinblind, Muddy Slim. In the Fed. Shut down the IRS. Start printing United States notes at no interest. Bring manufacturing back to this country. Throw out the bad guys. Throw them in jail. Let's get some good guys in office. Ron Paul, Dennis Kucinich, Kinky Friedman, running for governor in Texas. Let's get him elected. Let's turn this country around, folks. It was the greatest country in the world. It can be again. Talk to you later. Leave me comments. I don't disable comments on my channel. I'll accept all comments. And as you've read some of them, I answer them. So if you leave a comment, good comment, I'm going to say thank you. If it's a bad comment, you've got that power to do that. Freedom. This is free. But be ready for my answer. The wrath of Howlinblind will be upon you. Talk to you later. Check out the Andy Griffith Show. You'll see what I mean. Watch it with open eyes.